Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees win but add two more players to the injured list. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
Maybe Trent listens to the show when he drives to the ballpark, and Eric from actually motivated Trent. Who knows?
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. I'm about to say something I thought I would never, ever say. Welcome back, Trent Grisham, who showed up and showed out tonight. It was like seeing Halley's Comet. It was a home run in the leadoff position from Trent Grisham in the first inning. Who is this guy? Somebody call the FBI and check out who they abducted and replaced with Trent Grisham. The illegitimate child of Reggie Jackson and Albert Einstein had a child, and it's a power-hitting left-handed center fielder, and he's back. But you know what? He makes an immediate impact. This just shows how down bad the New York Yankees are, that I'm clamoring for Trent Grisham to get back in this lineup for some kind of stability. You know, having a .238 average hitter come back and save your team, that speaks just how bad baseball is all around the league. But the Yankees get a much-needed win, 5-2 against the Minnesota Twins, and Garrett Cole got the start. Better? I want to say this start was better, but you really can't take this start to heart because of the long rain delay. And in fact, I give Garrett Cole major props for not bagging out, because a lot of starters, if there is a long weather delay, they don't like to get ramped back up because of their arm. But Garrett Cole saved the New York Yankees from dipping into their bullpen early in this series, which they've done the last three series, and the Yankees are able to hold on to the win tonight. And if you can notice, they are still babying Garrett Cole, only 88 pitches tonight. He almost had the 5-5-5 deal, but he stopped the bleeding, and he has 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and 88 pitches. If you notice, he really has been just gravitating around 89 pitches all season long. Now, my question to you is this just who Garrett Cole is now, or is he still ramping up and still coming back from Tommy John? Because I've heard some reports say it takes a full year to come back from Tommy John surgery, and as you get older, it's harder to come back. Now, the Yankees are only letting him go 88 pitches because now I've got bad news about Carlos Rodón. Carlos scrambled eggs in my brain, chips in my elbow, Rodón. The scrambled eggs turned into a Western omelet. Carlos Rodón is on the injured list with inflammation in his elbow. And guess what? They're trying to spin this like this is good news somehow. How he went to get his elbow that was just got chips taken out of it, that was surgically repaired. Now he's getting images on his pitching elbow, and the New York Yankees are trying to tell us, like, this is good. Woo! Like, no. Even though I think Carlos Rodón technically not being in the starting lineup is addition by subtraction, and I do think that his contract of $28 million is probably the worst free agent signing next to Carlo Pavano that Brian Cashman's ever had. So Carlos Rodón's going to be out, and we have another front-end starter with elbow problems. Max Fried, Carlos Rodón, then you got Garrett Cole coming off of the Tommy John surgery. So this is not good. Even though Carlos Rodón just gives us the 5-5-5 deal all the time, 5 innings and 5 hits and 5 earned runs, but at least he's another warm body. That's literally what he is at this point to me, is a warm body. Now, the New York Yankees are hurt on the starting pitching side, and this is what I've been clamoring about the whole time for the last 35 games. Their starters are only going 3.8 innings, and I even heard Aaron Baboon, Bubbles, Buffoon, wow! at the presser today saying, yeah, our starting pitching is starting to really concern us. Me and the New York Nuts have been banging the drum here at New York Minute Sports for the last 30 games, and I've been telling you this starting rotation that people were comparing to the 98 Yankees is absolute fool's gold, and this is what we do here at New York Minute. We peel back the onion, and we sift through the Yankees front office propaganda bullshit. Also, LaGrange is hurt. I know I wanted to kind of soften that up, but I thought I'd just hit you with it. LaGrange is hurt. He's going to be out for 6 weeks. Then, during the broadcast tonight, I don't know if the guy in the production van borrowed one of Jazz Chisholm's lollipops, if you know what I mean, but they put a graphic up there that said LaGrange left arm injury. I'm like, he's a right-handed pitcher. I'm running around for the tinfoil New York Minute conspiracy tinfoil hat. And I'm going, what are they talking about? So I get on the internet. It's his right arm. Okay. Somebody should be fired at Yankees Stadium for putting that up because I was about to go double barrel action on Bubbles, Baboon, Buffoon, and Brian Trashman. But LaGrange hurt for 6 weeks. Shoulder strain. Not good. Not good. Okay? This guy was supposed to be the New York Yankees ace in the hole. We were supposed to bust him out like Bane from Batman. We were supposed to break glass when needed and have him ready down in AAA because I said this earlier in the year. They could have brought LaGrange up a little bit earlier, but it takes time to wind a guy down. Pause. He was a starting pitcher. They ramp young guys up so they can get more and more innings on their arms so they get stronger. Now the New York Yankees need a 8th or 9th inning guy, a flamethrower, because they don't have a lot of hit or miss stuff in their bullpen. So they detransitioned, pause again, LaGrange into a closer. And now I think that's what messed him up. It's 2 different approaches. It's 2 different ball games, no pun intended. You go from trying to stretch it out over 6 innings to going 1 inning and just emptying the gas tank. Now, a lot of guys, they go right to it, like Mariano Rivera, who was a starter, went to a reliever, like a duck to water. Some guys have arm problems from this, and that's exactly where LaGrange is. And like I said before, he was our ace in the hole. We didn't want to bring him up too early because then the rest of the league would have got eyeballs on him. The book would get out on him. With those guys, the best thing you can do is bring them up in late August where other teams don't have a lot of time to look at him. So if you bring them up in June, the rest of the league has plenty of video and plenty of time. If you bring him up in the month of September, he's a surprise to the rest of the team. So that's always a good thing to have in your back pocket, but now that's hurt. And I said this before, like the Yankees needed to win, obviously, but the Yankees needed to win because the other shoe always drops in baseball. Whether your starting pitching is going bad, it's going to eventually wind up going good. If there's no injuries on the starting pitching side of the ball, it's only a matter of time. Our starting staff, a lot of guys are older, other than Will Warren and Weathers and Cam Schlittler. And now you're starting to see Cam Schlittler come back down to earth because I've said it here on this show. He's never had this workload before in his life. Now the Yankees are putting a lot of weight on his shoulders, and I think he's getting to that mid-season lull where I think he's going to need to miss a start. I don't want him doing anything in the All-Star break. I don't want Ben Rice in the All-Star game. I don't want any of our guys. We are too hurt. Tell Major League Baseball, thanks but no thanks this year. Everybody's throwing your feet up. I don't even want to see Cody Bellinger play left field. I don't care about the exhibition. It should be like the NFL where it's a flag football game at this point because it means absolutely nothing. The Yankees are the walking wounded. Now, I'm going to put a bow on this for you. I'm a firm believer the fact that you get your injuries at one point in the season. What happened? The Yankees were healthy for about 2 months. Then the injuries came knocking and the injury bug hit really, really hard. I'm a firm believer that you have one moment in the baseball season where that happens to your team and then you're good after that. If you want to really kind of put a bow on this, is the fact that the Yankees have got their injuries out of the way. I think the Carlos and LaGrange, knock on wood, should finally be the end of the bug, and we got the CPAC, and now the Yankees can maybe wind up healing. The big question is, what Aaron Judge are we going to get? What Max Fried are we going to get? What scrambled eggs my brain turned into a Western omelet Rodón are we going to get back? When are we going to see him again? And also the gaslighting New York Yankees, always giving us false reports and telling us guys are only going to be out for 11 days. And then Max Fried is at Club Boone and we haven't seen him for 2 months. So the Yankees got a game tomorrow, 4th of July, 250th birthday of the United States of America. Happy birthday, America. I will be here doing the postgame show. I'm going to be down the block at the beach, getting the bronze on. I'm going to be listening to the game on the radio. I'm going to come back, do the show for you guys because, like I said, I am never going to miss a game as long as I have power from an electrical storm and blood running through my veins because I absolutely love the New York Yankees. And guys, I just want to tell you, thank you so much for the support that you've given me here on this channel, growing it to what it's become. I've noticed that the views have doubled. I don't do that without your support, so I want to thank you guys. Also, I'm going to be at Fanatics Fest on Thursday, where all the New York Yankees are going to be, the 2026 New York Yankees. Jazz Chisholm's going to be there. Alex Rodriguez is going to be there. I think even Michael Kay is going to be there. I'm going to have video. I'm going to be rolling. That's July 16th. Wanted to let you guys know about that. I'll be mentioning it a little bit more on the show as the details get released to me, but Fanatics invited New York Minute Sports. We're going Sizzler, baby. And you can go right over to New York Minute Sports. That's NEWYRKMIN on Instagram. Anywhere that smoke wagon you call the information superhighway, you can find this show. Also, have you become a New York nut yet? For $1.99, you get double the show for half the dough. You got the Monday baseball show, guys. I'm going to be broadcasting live once my Riverside FM app starts agreeing with me, and I've put a complaint in with the management. Also, go over to the New York Nuts merch store. All the T-shirts shown during the show are made in the USA, just like yours truly. Click on the blue link, go over there and support the show. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby! Bye! Oh, good night, Canada! I'm so revved up about the 4th of July. I'm sorry. I forgot about you, Canada. Good night, Canada. Bye!
Maybe Trent listens to the show when he drives to the ballpark, and Eric from Bayville actually motivated Trent. Who knows? You know, the problem with Trent, and I didn't even bring this up.